Hey, this is A Supreme signing on once again. Um, as you can see, I'm out in the wilderness or the park rather, just enjoying this nice stream. It's been raining a lot lately, so the flow is really nice and it makes a real beautiful sound. It's very soothing. I like to come out here and meditate and whatnot, pray, do whatever I need to do, especially before I do a video. I like to ask for guidance so I can know what to say and what to do. Say the proper things to reach people and whatnot. Right now, I would like to talk about two things. Well, one thing in particular, and that's gratitude. Um, just the importance of being grateful for what you have and how it's detrimental to be ungrateful and the consequences of that. There's a scripture I always remember, and it says, I think it was Jesus who said it. And I'm not no big hardcore Christian, but I do like to quote scripture because there's a lot of good stuff in the Bible when you read it and whatnot. You can find wisdom anywhere. And when it comes to reading the Bible or any book, you know, you got to just learn how to take what you need and leave what you may not understand right now, and perhaps come back to it later when you have developed more understanding or developed a new experience that helps you understand that situation. But what I want to focus on right now is gratitude, the art of being grateful, because it is, in fact, an art. You have to learn how to be grateful. You have to train yourself to be grateful. You have to remind yourself to be grateful, especially when it feels like you have nothing to be grateful for. But you have to remember, as long as you have a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food on your table, someplace to shower, things of that nature, you always have something to be grateful for. And in this society, it's very difficult to remember that because, you're constantly being bombarded with ads, commercials, social media, things that, where you see other people living life a certain way or appear to be living life a certain way. And it's very easy to forget to be grateful for what you have and to start, daydreaming about what if this and what if that. And there's nothing wrong with having dreams and aspirations and whatnot, but I just really, you really have to always come back. You always have to recenter yourself and remind yourself that you have something to be grateful for. Because if you start forgetting to be grateful, you start to lose things. And it takes me back to the scripture I forgot to mention. I believe Jesus said, those who have more will be given to them, and those who have not, even what they have will be taken away. And it was like a castle or something in the sky, that cloud right there. But I digress. I once read in a book called The Secret, I believe, by Rhonda Burns. She filled in the blanks basically and said that scripture was supposed to say gratitude. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but it made perfect sense to me because those who have gratitude, typically more is given to them, and those who have not, typically those people have things taken away. Because, for example, if you have people doing things for you, helping you out, giving you money, or just doing you favors, and you show a lack of gratitude, or you feel like you don't need to say thank you, or you just have an ungrateful spirit towards this individual in particular. I mean, just in general, eventually that person is going to feel like either their help is not needed or it's not appreciated. And people say you shouldn't do things for appreciation or you should just do things for the sake of being good and not for any type of gratitude or appreciation. But the fact of the matter is, we're all human beings, and human beings want to feel appreciated. And you're going out of your way, sticking your neck out for somebody, and they're showing you a lack of gratitude or a lack of appreciation. Eventually, you're not going to want to do things for them anymore. And and then vice versa. Like if you're the person that's showing the lack of gratitude, eventually they're going to stop doing things for you. So because of your lack of gratitude, you've lost a beneficial commodity within your life. And I also believe that there's a spiritual effects to that. I believe the universe works on I don't want to necessarily say karma, but for lack of a better term, I'm going to say karma or universal laws. Like it's basically your lack of gratitude will just affect almost how the universe is inspired to give you things, because it's like if you're not even grateful for what you already have, why should you have more? Why do you deserve more? Now, there is a difference between a lack of gratitude and simply having aspirations. There's nothing wrong with aspiring to be more or to be greater, but you can't forget to have appreciation for what you already have. Because if you don't already appreciate what you have, even if you achieve more things, that's not going to satisfy you. You're still going to be unhappy. Like, you should never stay still. You should always keep moving. You should always keep inspiring yourself. But nevertheless, you still have to, you just got to be happy for what you have at the moment, you know? And a lot of times, a lack of gratitude can even inspire, in my opinion, a lack of self control. You know, if you're not grateful for what you have, you'll start yearning for things, and you start, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have a attitude of gratitude right now about what you already have, you might even turn to things like drugs and alcohol to escape the moment because you're not even happy where you're at. And now, there, of course, are other things that go into that, of course, but it will almost inspire a lack of self control in the way you know, deal with certain substances or even deal with certain people, you know? Like if you can't be alone or be grateful for the time you have alone, you can't even stand yourself long enough to be by yourself, you know, you'll seek attention elsewhere from probably things and people that you shouldn't even be seeking attention from. So, you know, a gratitude affects so many different aspects of your life. It's like it it leaks into all types of areas of your life. Gratitude is a very important thing to have, and that's really all I have to say about that subject. You know, I want to keep it on the stream. That's really, there's not really much else I have to say. Yeah, the attitude of gratitude. That's about it. This is A Supreme signing out. Everyone have a nice evening, afternoon, or whatever time it is where you're at. Have a nice day.